Welcome back to another video, guys. We're reacting to ZACK d.nightmare again. Can't believe. Okay. First video of the day.
He puffs into a controller with 4 small tubes, and the character on the screen moves, meaning he plays the game only using his mouth. You see,
gamers never quit.
He fell on his head and was paralyzed from the neck down. So now he uses a controller in his mouth to play. First, he chooses which tube to use. Then he sends different commands by either blowing air or lightly sucking the tube. So when he's ready to shoot, he puffs into the center tube and his gun fires on screen, using nothing.
He can become a pro player at Roblox Rivals. I think. Wait, what? No. Wait. Okay.
They crept towards the house.
Are they gonna steal like money? Yo, bro, dap me up if you're trying to steal some money. Give me some.
Keeping their footsteps light so they wouldn't be heard, all to steal a bucket of poop.
Why the frick would you steal someone's shit?
You see, in Japan, poop was really valuable. Farmers needed it as fertilizer. Helping crops grow faster.
Gross. Like imagine eating a strawberry in real life and the strawberry had poop on it.
And people even traded their poop in exchange for food. Eventually, human poop became so valuable that thieves risked getting
oh my gosh, bro fell into poop.
Caught just to steal it. They crept towards the
Okay, what's this?
Stone was slowly placed across his lap, sitting on his knees. Now he was kneeling on a sharp wood slab with grooves that dug into his shins and ankles. And the stone forced his legs deeper into those grooves, grinding into the bone. Then another slab was added, and another. Each one crushed his thighs further, cutting off circulation and locking him in place. And they'd leave you there for hours until you confessed.
Confessed what? Confessed that you're sorry for stealing his Let's see this. The Pennsylvania lottery scandal. Let me guess. He's gonna cheat in gambling.
Injected the lottery balls with a tiny amount of paint, coating the inside and making them heavier than the others. And they did this to all of the numbers except 4 and 6. Next, they bought 15,000 tickets for all of the number combinations that used 4s and 6s. When the winning number was drawn, the paint-filled balls sank to the bottom, and 666 came out. Now, they did have the winning ticket, and they would have won almost $2 million. But they had told family and friends about the scam, and when word spread, it was exposed, meaning they got nothing except prison time.
Look at your face, man. You look so sad in prison, buddy. That's what you looked like in school, because school is prison. And you're gambling, but cheating in gambling. Like what? Next video.
Jumped off a building into a giant
Buddy, how do you think we're gonna do that? We're not in Fast and Furious.
paper plane. Could you actually fly in it? Well, to make it big enough, you would need a piece of paper half the size of a football field.
Wow, how are we gonna get that? ZACK.
Each fold would be reinforced
ZACK, more like jackass.
with metal
Ass? Or should I say ZACK ass?
strips, and you would need
Jackass means dumb. Jackass means dumbass, so jackass, dumbass.
to soak it in resin to keep the paper stiff. To fly it, you would need a giant wire, pulling it into the air almost 100 miles an hour. If you were sitting on top, your weight would soon tip it forward, but for a few seconds, you would actually be able to fly. If you
jumped off a building, well, the paper airplane is probably not fast. Let's see this.
If you get a splinter, most people just go ahead and pull them out. But sometimes they get lodged so deep into your skin that you can't reach them. If the area gets infected,
Well, go to a doctor.
will start to swell as pus
Doctor,
forms under
Doctor,
the skin. This creates pressure around the splinter that can sometimes push it upwards towards the skin's surface. And if you're lucky, after a certain period of time, your body could have completely removed it from your skin. If
Wow. Zach has things we didn't know. Let's see.
he opened the pallet of ammunition only to find it was full of Tootsie Rolls.
Who would give someone candy instead of ammo? That's one of the craziest soldiers in the world. Like, buddy, you need a gun to shoot. And how can you shoot with candy?
You see, Tootsie Roll was a code name for mortar rounds, which the Marines desperately needed. But the radio operator
Wow.
who received the order didn't know that and sent
Jackass.
the actual candy instead. At first, the Marines were angry, but the sub-freezing temperatures had frozen all their food, and the candies
Yeah, so that's basically a good thing but a bad thing.
ended up sustaining them over the next few days. They even used them to plug bullet holes by warming them up and letting them freeze in place. And eventually, the real mortar rounds did arrive. They opened the pallet of ammunition.
Okay. Weird, but that guy was a savior but a dumbass at the same time. I think my friend just DM'd me something. Wait. Let's see.
Army ant is placed on
Using ants to stitch wounds. Cool.
the wound and positioned so its jaws clamp tightly on the edges, securing them together. Then the ant's body is twisted
Dang, the ant died.
off, leaving its head and mandibles in.
Instead of traumatizing people, you're traumatizing ants. Like what, bro? Ants didn't need to see this. But I mean, I'd rather have a stitch on my arm than have an ant.
Place, which acts as a stitch. More are added depending on the size of the wound, and these ant stitches are left in the skin until the edges of the wound stay closed on their own.
Okay.
The Army.
Let's see.
1970, a doctor removed the head of a monkey and transplanted it with another one, painstakingly connecting the tissues in the neck to the donor head. Now, the monkey survived, regained consciousness, and was able to see and hear, but the spinal cord couldn't be connected, so the monkey was unable to move its body. And while the procedure was technically successful, the monkey only lived for a few days. In 1970, a doctor removed the head.
Okay. What's this?
Unshoots a bulletproof vest. The bullet will hit and possibly tear through the first layer. These vests are made with multiple.
We know that it works against bullets because it's bulletproof.
Layers of super
Jackass.
tough fibers that catch and slow down the bullet.
Okay, let me stop being mean to Zach. Maybe he's actually smart and I'm
Upon impact, the vest's fibers
maybe I'm too stupid.
disperse the bullet's force, lessening it. And while the impact can still cause broken ribs and bruising, the vest keeps the bullet from entering your body.
Oh.
When a gun shoots a bullet,
So this bad boy right here, the heart is safe. Good to know. What's this?
this was Mickey Mouse in 1937.
You're lying.
Pretty creepy, right?
Exactly.
The costume changed in 1955, but it wasn't much better. In 1960, Mickey started to look a little more normal, but the actor's arms didn't reach into the costume, so they kind of just dangled in a creepy way. It wasn't until 1962 that Mickey finally appeared like the Mickey we know today. This is another creepy Mickey costume, but this one wasn't created by Disney, and no one knows exactly where it came from. This was Mickey.
The first costume of Mickey Mouse, bro. I'd rather have a literal snake crawl up my butt cheeks instead think that at 3 a.m. Okay, coffee? Cat poop coffee? What the frick?
This coffee is
What the skibidi double wobble wackler wobber is this cat poop coffee?
made from cat poop, and the reason
Yo, cat news, give me some of those. I want to read them.
Why actually kind of makes sense. You see, coffee beans grow inside cherries, and these weird-looking cats in Indonesia absolutely love them. But because of their strong sense of smell, they only eat the ripest cherries. Their bodies digest the outside, and they poop out these perfectly intact, high-quality coffee
Why would you drink cat poop?
beans. And then farmers just wash them off and sell them for $200 a pound.
Dang.
This coffee is made...
That's a lot for shit. Let's see this.
You ever wondered why you don't see $2 bills anymore? I mean,
Yeah, I wondered.
they would be perfect for a lot of...
Wait,
Have you ever wondered
guys.
why you don't see
Am I
$2
really
bills anymore? I mean, they would be perfect for a lot of small...
Look over there. 6, 7. I just beat the guy on the highway. Let me just shut up. I'm pretty sure I have one, but like I live in Romania, so maybe it's not the same. Alright guys, I've been searching, but I don't have one.
purchases. So why don't we use them? Well, in 1976, when the government decided to put them back into circulation, they had a fresh new design, and people really liked them. So they started to tuck them away, thinking they were a collector's item. This effectively stopped the circulation, and it's why you hardly see them today. Have you ever wondered why
I think I'm going to react to one more video. Let's see.
it was longer than a school bus and could
I know that snake, it's the Titanoboa.
open its mouth wide enough to
Rest
swallow
in peace, human.
a full-grown human. And this is how it
No.
compares to the biggest snake alive today. Its body was thicker than a barrel, and it would be as high as your waist if you stood next to it.
Show
It
you the snake if you're dumb. Well, I'm on Google and this is Titanoboa. Biggest snake in history. But there's a bigger snake apparently. Somehow. See? Snakes. This is another snake, Vasuki indicus, which is apparently bigger than the Titanoboa. Apparently bigger. Let me just go back on ZACK films.
barrel, and it would be as high as your waist if you stood next to it. It would wrap itself around a massive crocodile, crushing it hard enough to rupture organs before swallowing it whole in a single bite. It was longer.
Let's see.
You fall into water filled with alligators.
Let me get my snack ready.
You might try to swim back to shore as fast as you can.
Wow. You might try to do that. Well, what kind of a jackass wouldn't do that?
But the splashing will only attract them. Instead, slowly swim towards the shore without any sudden movements. Now, if one starts swimming towards you, yell loudly and splash water in
Wouldn't that take the others to you? Huh?
its face to scare it off. If it still grabs you, hit it hard in its eyes and nose.
Absolute cinema.
These spots are sensitive and will force the alligator to let go, giving you a chance to escape safely.
Wow.
If you
This guy is the main character. Wow, cute kitty.
Your kitten grew to the size of a tiger, you
Big kitty.
might think it would
I was relieved that it was just a baby. But I take a closer look and that is a fat baby.
be cute, but it would weigh over 600 pounds, and unlike a wild
Go to sleep. Go sleep. While I whoop your butt cheeks.
animal, it wouldn't be afraid of you. A single pounce would be enough to shatter your ribcage,
no body.
and a gentle bite would crush your bones. As it played, it would bat your head like a toy, breaking your neck. And when it got tired, it could curl up on your chest, slowly choking you to death. If you're
Let's see.
consider that there was a monster under his bed.
Monster? Lil Timmy, I'm pretty sure you learned at kindergarten that monsters don't exist.
She assumed he was just imagining things, so to make him feel better, she kneeled down to look. But instead,
There's just a toy.
Instead of just
Is that P. Diddy? Is that P. Diddy?
dust and toys, she saw a grown man laying.
Oh my gosh. Imagine seeing this at 3 a.m. At 3 a.m. under your bed with a knife, and 10 saying, "Come, let's diddle," and 10 showing up his big banana to you, so you'd lick it. And bro, like, tell me you wouldn't wanna see this guy. Literally looks like P. Diddy. Why would you wanna see him instead of P. Diddy?
In the dark, staring at her. He leapt out as soon as she saw him, throwing her to the ground and sprinting out of the house. He ran as fast as he could, but it wasn't long before he was caught and sent to jail.
Look at you, man. You're mad because you look like P. Diddy's cousin.
He told the
Okay, that was it for today's video. I'm gonna look at Zack's videos pretty soon again. Bye.